Hello friends, welcome to ASP.NET tutorial. In this video, we are going to use ASP.NET repeater control and we will display the records from PUBs database. And if you see, the content is repeating here and you can see that here. So this is the first record with a ruler and price, book type, then a title. Then the same content is repeating for each record. So we know that we already have a list of books. We formatted the HTML, right? And what we will do, we will place a repeater control and then inside the item template. The item template, by this time you know it is useful to display the items in a record, right? So we can place whatever column we want inside this item template and user can browse through the records. So the item template defines the format to display the data source content. So here if you see, we are making use of the div which we formed in the previous HTML file. That means we will copy paste that here and we replace the book title with the eval. So %hash eval. So we, in one of our previous video, we already talked about the eval and bind, right? So here we are evaluating the title. So that means we will place a data source control and from there we will retrieve the title and the title column will be displayed inside this div tag. After that we have paragraph separated by the break, right? A paragraph with a break in middle. So book type, and here we are displaying the book type column and here we are displaying the book price. And title is displayed with a different background color. So to show the separation between the record, here we are simply adding a horizontal ruler HTML element. That's all here. Now we will go to the demo. So now we will create a new web form. Right click on the project, choose add new item and filter for web form, right? And we will name this web form as RC01 display data, right? And we will click add. So this will add a web form and web form is already having the div and we have the form also, form ID, all those stuff. For now we can remove this form tag or we can have it here and our HTML page also ready. So what we will do, we will switch to the design view and drag and drop the repeater control. But before that we need data also, right? So from data section we will drag and drop the SQL data source and configure the data source. So we will form a connection. Windows authentication. If you need, you can go with the SQL Server authentication and provide username password. So if it is in different location, here server name I'm giving localhost. You can give IP address of your server location. Here I'm choosing PUBs database, test the connection and click OK. Click next here. And we will choose titles table and we will pick a specific column like title, type and price. Alright, this is the data we want to display with the repeater control. Let's click finish. Then we will drag and drop the repeater control. And when you switch to the source view, now we will minimize all this. See, repeater control is added, right? So inside this repeater control, we need to define the item template. So we just added an item template, and this is our repeater control, which just contains an item template. Now we have this HTML page already designed, right? And we are interested only in the body part. We will copy this content and place that inside the item template. So that's all. Now our item template is ready, and if you see, the SQL data source also ready, which we already configured. Right. By this time, if you display this, we haven't attached the repeater control with the data source, so that's what we are going to do next. So let's switch to design. This is our repeater control, right? And if you see data source is none, we will pick SQL data source 1. So this will supply data for us. And now if you run it, so if there are 20 records, the content will be displayed for 20 times, right? So book title, book price, likewise it is displaying the content for number of records that present in the titles table. Now we will switch to the source and replace the content here. So we know that we are taking title type price, right? Now, so let header will be there, and this header should go before the repeater control. Why? Because repeater control will repeat the content, right? So I'm just placing that just above the repeater control. And book title here we will place percentage hash. Then we will ask for eval. So here's the title, right? We will take the title and we will ask to display it. So the same way we need to display other content. So this is book type, right? So book type and then price. So if you see how we are filling the placeholder HTML with our content. That's all. Now we changed this to display the dynamic content. So if you see, now the repeater control is displaying the list of books. So we need a horizontal ruler after displaying the book price. So now you can see how each record is displayed. So this is one record. There is a horizontal order, and this is a second record. Likewise, the repeater control is repeating the content. The book title is displayed with a background color and somewhat bigger font. Then we display the book type as well as price. Say for example, Silicon Valley Gastronomic Treats. So that's the book title. Type is mod cook and its price is almost $20. Right? That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.